watching. Yeah, I kind of got tongue-tied right there. What up, people? This is going to be a little bit of a test stream. Let me make sure I'm streaming at all real quick. Yeah, looks good. Looks A-okay. So I should be fine. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Pagoon TV, and this is going to be something new that I'm going to try out. So I did 0 advertising and just thought I should throw it up and just start trying it. I do that cap by cap for hopefully in every game. I try to do the cap by cap for every game in MLTP, the game 2 map. And the cap by cap usually features the offensive plays, since I go essentially through every single cap that happens on the map. We see what the defense does to help that cap pull through, but and it really highlights the offensive abilities of the team. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to highlight the defensive strategies of a team, and so I thought it'd be cool to see to take a look at that. Though it's a bit hard to check out the defensive strategies of a single team without watching the entire game. I mean, going through each cap is easy because they're easy to find in the game, and whenever someone caps, you could really see how the offense does their thing. But with defensive strategies, a defender doing a good job is preventing the grab, right? Or chasing down and getting the return. So it's kind of hard to really focus on that sort of thing. But today, we're going to try that with Myrtle Beach Merballs. Sorry for the weird opening. Kind of had a lot of things happening at the same time. But yeah, so here we go. Myrtle Beach Merballs defense. Let's check it out. Alright, this stream brought to you by River Horse. He has a really cool looking skin on this map to show everyone. And we're going to start out from the beginning and watch the defense.
Alright.
It looks like it's going to be Legman and RB Bear on D. Legman and RB Bear start their game by killing the boosts, both boosts, the bomb, and the portal before D-Wiz could get in. A great opening strat. Looks like both sides did the same thing. Legman and RB Bear against D-Wiz and Apocalypse. This game is going to be interesting because in the first half, they split. The game split. Just it was 5-5, and then in the second half, the Merballs take it away and just dominate the second half. So it'll be interesting to see how that changed. Great positioning right here by OD, and D-Wiz and Apocalypse on the offense right there. RB Bear getting out of position. Apocalypse, RB Bear, nice contain right there. D-Wiz trying to pull out. Legman and RB Bear gets pulled away from base. Now Sundown has an easy re. Legman and RB Bear now out of position. Sundown gets out. Let's see how they respond to this. They get that mid power up away from Apocalypse. Good job, RB Bear, timing that. Sundown is going to get a snipe across the map. RB Bear out, protecting his boy Dino. Now Legman has the contain. Legman preparing for a snipe or like a boost path. Dino comes in for a little bit of a save. Sundown still holding RB Bear now. He's going to try and help out. Kills himself. Dino gets a grab. Legman's going to get 2v1. And Sundown, I believe, is going to get the cap right here. So now Legman out of position and RB Bear on defense with Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat and defense kind of Mr. Hat going on the defensive position since Legman is out. Good rotation right here. Mr. Hat knows his way around defense. Legman trying to get a cap. And now we got Dino back in. Legman's back in. Oh, Legman's going to go offense now. This is a really cool rotation that's happening between the Merballs. RB Bear, Dino now on defense. RB Bear. Overshooting right there. Dino trying to get in a good position. Sundown. Tries to boost ahead. Now defense goes to Mr. Hat and RB Bear. Mr. Hat, nice positioning. RB Bear is going to go lone defense with a spawning Legman. D-Wiz looking for a bomb out. I guess this is something I never really noticed before with Merballs, is that they rotate their players really well. Because now we have Legman and Dino on the defensive position. No, Legman is going to go on the re, and Dino's on the chase. Mr. Hat now. Mr. Hat and Apocalypse on D. Let's see what happens here. Mr. Hat is going to go for the re. And we got RB Bear and Legman on defense. Legman is going to go anti-re. RB Bear going to pick up that mid power-up. Legman, nice snipe. Attempt on D-Wiz, but there we go. Look at that. RB Bear pressuring with that tag pro. Dino trying to get across. Apocalypse there on the button. Now, what happens to defense? Legman gets a push on Private Major. I think that puts Private Major ahead, and that's going to be the cap. That was an unfortunate bomb by Legman. Pushing Private Major out. And everyone's out of position at this point. Chaos. Chaos in the first half. That puts the role models ahead by 2. Now, RB Bear and Mr. Hat, they're going to go on defense. Mr. Hat, RB Bear, 2v1 against D-Wiz. Here comes Apocalypse with an attempt. Mr. Hat getting good position against Apocalypse. RB Bear staying on his guy. Legman now on defense. Lets Mr. Hat go. Now we're back to square one. Man on man. RB Bear. Ooh, killing the bomb. Good opportunity right there. That puts Apocalypse in a tough position, and RB Bear on D-Wiz. Legman gets a return. Now with Legman and that rolling bomb, he's going to go on offense, and Dino is going to go on defense. Good rotation by the Merballs. This is really interesting. Sundown, though, gets that tag pro. And Legman with the cap with that rolling bomb. Now Legman back on defense. RB Bear and Legman are the primary defenders for Merballs, but we've seen a couple of plays where they just switch out because the opportunity comes in. And I think we saw that cap by Legman because of that. Nice position on Leg Bear on this boost right here. He reads D-Wiz, gets ahead of it, and that slows D-Wiz down and goes for a flaccid grab. Now 2v1 against Apocalypse. Sundown kind of lurking over here on the button. He's going to go on offense as well. And it's a power-up battle. Apocalypse has an easy out because of the power-up battle. Legman's going to get that tag pro. Is that going to be... Ooh, that was close. That's what's really scary about these power-up battles, guys. When the defense, both defenders, commit to one power-up, it's an easy out. I'm sure RB Bear and Legman know that, but sometimes power-ups just are worth it. Legman picks it up, and luckily enough, Mr. Hat was there for that button, and RB Bear would have gotten the snipe if Mr. Hat wasn't there anyways. So now, RB Bear on offense because he happens to be there. I believe Dino is probably going to stay on defense with Legman. Let's check it out. Yep. Legman protecting the flag right there. D-Wiz gets by. Dino, unfortunate bomb. Private Major with a rolling bomb. This might be a cap right here. Nope. Legman. There we go. Legman getting the return on Private Major and killing Sundown. Mr. Hat dropping it in. Now, with RB Bear back in the base, Dino's probably going to rotate out, and yep, that's what happens. Great rotation on Merballs. So that's where the Merballs really exceed is that they're not afraid to get to switch positions. This is a great rotation. Mr. Hat, Arby Bear and Legman one-on-one against Apocalypse, making it really tough on Apocalypse to grab. Sundown again on the button. Apocalypse seems to be kind of solo on this offense, and now the power-up is going to spawn, and Legman's going to win that one. Tag Pro. That's going to help them out a lot, but Sundown gets a grab, and he's not out. Apocalypse. Legman killing that portal, and I think we know what happens over here. Apocalypse with a split bomb getting around, and now Arby Bear and Legman are out of position. Arby Bear with a grab. Mr. Hat on anti-re. Now who's on D? Mr. Hat solo. Arby Bear spawns, and did they get the contain? There we go. D-Wiz, is he out? Nice. Arby Bear and Mr. Hat on D. With Legman coming in. Boom, look at that. Then Legman, Arby Bear gonna stay in D. And the rotation is there. Wow. The Merballs do a great job. Oh, Apocalypse picking up the Tag Pro. Gets the pop in. Legman. So now D-Wiz gets a clean grab out. Let's see what Legman and Arby Bear do for OD. Nice. Legman containing. Now Sundown gets a grab. Mr. Hat and Legman on D. Mr. Hat is behind on that chase. Legman as well. Arby Bear anti-re. Nice, Arby Bear. Legman with the grab. Now your defensive partner is there. Defense is back up. And yep, Legman's on the case. Legman's on the case. Arby Bear and Legman, great defensive partners. But in addition to that, we have Dino and Mr. Hat taking the defensive roles as well, getting a good rotation for everyone for them to take advantage of everyone's current positions. Now Legman and Arby Bear spawn. Apocalypse, that was a 1-2 punch right there. That was tough. Minute 35 left. Now Mr. Hat and Arby Bear, they're going to be on D since Legman gets a grab with that Tag Pro. Mr. Hat, Arby Bear pushing on D-Wiz. Apocalypse not really putting pressure on the defense for a grab. Just holding onto that button since Legman has the flag. Now Apocalypse, he's getting into a OD position to help prevent this cap. Legman staying alive. Even though Legman's a defender, this dude could run around on offense, and it's impressive. Look at that boost. He's going to bomb across and get it to the other side of the map. He's going to get close. Ah, that was such a close cap. Legman, holy shit, man. That was amazing. Now Legman respawning, as well as this power-up right here. Merballs are going to win that one. Dino's going to get close. Now Sundown. Good position on Legman. Sundown picking up. And Legman. Boom. Predicting that bomb. Arby Bear killing the portals. Good defensive play right there. Now D-Wiz has a grab. Apocalypse. Role models really holding onto that button. Now Apocalypse has nice anti-re Dino. That's what I'm talking about. Like, okay, so this is interesting right here. Mr. Hat trying to stay alive. Oh, wait, no. That's not what I'm looking for. After the Dino kill. Where's Dino? Dino has the flag, and he's getting close. Dino gets popped. Boom, Sundown gets popped. Dino's going to spawn. Oh, Dino's going to spawn and accidentally kill himself. D-Wiz. So when Dino spawns, by the time Dino spawns, Mr. Hat has to grab. Legman and Arby Bear are on the chase on D-Wiz. Dino has an option to run out on Ree since he's on offense. He decides not to run out on Ree and goes anti-Ree for his team, and that gets him the cap. Dino's spawning and putting pressure on Apocalypse gets Mr. Hat the in. It's this rotation because now look, Dino and Mr. Hat are here. Legman's going to stay behind. Now Dino's going to rotate out. Mr. Hat's on defense with Legman since RB Bear has the flag. Mr. Hat picks up. Legman. Bomb snipe. Great bomb snipe by Legman. D-Wiz getting through RB Bear and Legman. RB Bear hot on his tail. Now the OD positions are there, and Legman gets the return. Apocalypse, you have boost options. Boosts top lane. And that's the game. That's the first half. Really exciting first half. Both teams getting 5 caps each. So let's move on to the second half of Transilio. And once again, concentrate on the defensive plays of the Myrtle Beach Merballs. RB Bear is in front with Legman in the back, right next to Portals. Let's see how they take this. Nice, kill everything. Looks like Merballs killed both this bomb right here and Portals and base bomb. They're probably going to kill these boosts right here, too. They do. Role models left their bomb intact, but killed their boosts. So RB Bear Legman, let's watch this against Apocalypse and D-Wiz. What did they do this game that's so different from the first one? Or this half that's so different. RB Bear, nice snipe right there, edging his team boost. Legman. Oh, putting pressure on D-Wiz really far ahead. And now they have man-to-man coverage. Legman on D-Wiz. RB Bear on Apocalypse. Nice blocks, RB Bear, Legman. RB Bear on D-Wiz now. Legman killing all the elements in base to make the grab that much harder. Boost spawns, RB Bear takes it. They're not giving Apocalypse or D-Wiz any tools to grab. And now, power-up spawn. 9. Boom. Legman picks up base, and Dino gets mid. Good job, Dino. And good job, Legman. This tag pro, this is going to help out. Oh, Legman. Mr. Hat, juking private major. Legman getting all the pops here with his tag pro. Mr. Hat staying alive. Apocalypse. One last pop for Legman before it runs out. Great defense. Let's watch this defensive play again while Mr. Hat has the flag. We went over this on cap by cap, but it'll be fun to watch. So, Legman on Apocalypse, D-Wiz, or RB Bear on D-Wiz. They know the power-up's about to spawn, and so D-Wiz has to deal with the power-up over here solo. He's definitely not going to get that. Apocalypse is going one-on-one with Dino over here. He's not going to get that. He doesn't have a good position. When Mr. Hat comes closer, Apocalypse has to abandon the power-up battle. And now Dino's going to get that uncontested. Legman getting the tag pro. D-Wiz with the grab has to abandon his power-up battle because Mr. Hat's so close. Gets a grab. And things get crazy. Mr. Hat goes down to the boosts. D-Wiz trying to get away from Legman and RB Bear. This defensive duo. RB Bear picks him up from behind. Legman trying to get in good position. And he does through portal. Reads the bomb. Even if Apocalypse was going to bomb in the portal, he would have gotten into Legman anyways. His Apocalypse only out would have been bombing straight mid and going out and splitting RB Bear and Legman. Though he doesn't take it, he goes for a really narrow bomb lane, bomb position, bomb boost out. If Legman wasn't going to pick him up, RB Bear definitely would have with that angle. So Legman taking out Apocalypse. Now we have Sundown, and Legman is going to put pressure on Sundown, but Private Major over here putting pressure on Mr. Hat. So Legman, RB Bear, Legman putting pressure on Sundown. Sundown picks up RB Bear. In the meantime, while Legman has Sundown contained, RB Bear is going to get the pushes on D-Wiz. Nope, RB Bear is looking for something to do. He's going to go on the D-Wiz and kind of just hang out. There we go. RB Bear on D-Wiz. Legman. One more pop? No, he's going to go for Apocalypse. There we go. RB Bear on D-Wiz. That was a good call. D-Wiz unable to get another grab to prevent that cap. So now RB Bear and Legman back on D. RB Bear keeps it in. And now D-Wiz. Oh, and Dino coming in for another cap. Good job, Legman and RB Bear. Whenever there's two guys in base, they have their they have the boys that they want to cover. You never really see both defenders covering one guy when there is more than one opposing offensive team member over there, or whatever. You know what I mean. So Legman, RB Bear, Apocalypse now has to deal with Legman and RB Bear on his own. Legman is going to kill the boost. RB Bear is going to kill the bombs. And you would think that there was an opportunity to grab as Legman and RB Bear kill off all these elements. But RB Bear is on Apocalypse. Is he on Apocalypse? Or do they both just open up and just abandon the flag? Huh. I'm not sure if that's a hole in their defense, but both Legman and RB Bear abandoned the flag defense for a little bit right there. And go and kill off the base elements. So does Apocalypse have an out whenever they do this? I think it seems like Apocalypse is getting just constantly pushed, and the whole time that he's kind of caught off guard when they both kind of just leave him alone. But then what's really cool about this too is the way that Legman bounces off of this boost. He gets back into position really fast with that, and the way that RB Bear takes this, he gets into position real quick too. It's like about 1 second of... It's like a 1 second play that their defense does, Legman and RB Bear. 1-2 second play just to kill the base elements to make it harder for the opposing offense. That's really interesting. RB Bear, Legman, head to head against D-Wiz and Apocalypse. Who's messaging me? Okay. Asdef. One second. All right, Legman on D-Wiz, RB Bear on Apocalypse. Legman, nice. Keeping pressure. Now, RB Bear getting the base power up. A little bit of a push, Dino spawning with that tag, bro. That's it right there. RB Bear killing the portals. Apocalypse still unable to get a good opportunity on that flag. Apocalypse has the bomb option, but unable to get out with it. That boost spawns, and Legman. Oh, not the best position right there against that boost. We saw it before when Legman was over here in the first half. He would fall out. He would follow D-Wiz out to the boost, get a little bit of get ahead of him a little bit, and prevent that cap from happening. Legman's a little too far back, so D-Wiz gets the push, and he's out. Now Legman and RB Bear with the contain. Legman gets the return. RB Bear with the contain. RB Bear containing Apocalypse. Legman. Oh, missing that snipe. Apocalypse. He's going to get close. But there we go. RB Bear and Legman. That boost right there by Apocalypse. That's unfortunate. And I bet he could have been going for this wall bounce right here. But Legman and RB Bear get in front. And now Apocalypse has a lot to contend with. Nice bomb by Apocalypse. And they pinch him right there in the middle. Legman, RB Bear, blind to where D-Wiz is going to be coming from. They take both lanes right here. D-Wiz has a boost option. He's going to cut underneath. RB Bear chasing right there. Great position. I'm not sure if this is just happens to be how the play just, you know, it just happened to be this way. But RB Bear getting closer right here and then using that boost to chase him from behind. Nice position by RB Bear, but now RB Bear is closer to the flag with Mr. Hat out. RB Bear's going to go on read. Dino's going to go on D. There we go, Mr. Hat. RB Bear with the grab. Unsure about the grab because D-Wiz. RB Bear's going to win that tag pro. There you go. Now, Dino and Mr. Hat, we're talking defense here. Dino and Mr. Hat are on defense. Now, Legman back into the game. Nope. Dino, Mr. Hat, defense. Switching out their roles. Nice blocks. Mr. Hat against Private Major. Dino against D-Wiz. Private Major on offense now. Dino, a different kind of defensive strategy from Legman and RB Bear. Camping that boost for maybe a snipe. D-Wiz with the grab. Kiss. Private Major. Mr. Hat, nice positioning on that bomb. Now Legman has Sundown and Apocalypse to worry about. Sundown and Apocalypse unable to get a decent grab out. RB Bear pushes. Sundown could have grabbed that and gone somewhere back here, but he does not. And RB Bear pushes his way in. Nice defense from Mr. Hat and Legman. That's great. Great little split right there for the defense. Now RB Bear and Legman back on defense. Everyone back on their proper roles. Sundown and Apocalypse. Sundown on offense now. RB Bear killing the bomb. Apocalypse now taking advantage of that time. Oh, nice push by Legman. Legman using that boost. This is great. So RB Bear killing that bomb, and Apocalypse feels he has some kind of option. He tries to get out. Sundown not in a reposition because Mr. Hat's coming in with a rolling bomb, so he's going to cover gate side. Now Sundown has to decide really quick after Apocalypse has this. Is he going to stay on gate or is he going to go on re? He's not sure. So Sundown now going towards the flag. After this pop right here, Legman has a good bump and push. Private Major, swing and a miss. Mr. Hat drops it in. Now Private Major, flaccid. D-Wiz coming in. RB Bear, Legman pushing on D-Wiz. Oh, and Legman killing the boost, making it harder for D-Wiz. RB Bear is going to go on Apocalypse, and they're man-to-man once again. Nice, Legman. Staying on his guy. Flaccid grab. Apocalypse having trouble. No bombs. Killing the bombs. Legman killing the bombs. RB Bear. Legman. Just bullying D-Wiz. RB Bear is going to pick up this juke juice. No, Legman's going to pick it up. And so close. But Legman with the juke juice on defense. This is going to be tough for them. Ooh, Private Major squeaking by with the blocks. Legman hot on this trail. That GQ's helped Legman out. Mr. Hat solo D. Legman getting the return. Now Dino coming in. Sundown trying to pick up. Gets out. Kiss. D-Wiz. Now everyone's all over the place. We have Mr. Hat chasing Private Major. Legman and Dino on OD. Dino picks up. RB Bear gets the return. Now let's see what happens right here. RB Bear is going to go on switch. Dino is going to go on the chase. Mr. Hat's going to try to sneak out. Apocalypse in good position. Gets the cap. Good job. So now we have Mr. Hat spawning. Let's see who his defensive partner is going to be. Mr. Hat is just going to do the solo. Oh, he's going to go power up over a return. So Mr. Hat gets the power up, but Sundown gets an easy out. Now Legman has a rolling bomb, and RB Bear and Mr. Hat are on the chase. Mr. Hat, RB Bear getting close. RB Bear containing. Mr. Hat going for the kill. Apocalypse now. RB Bear. Nice, Mr. Hat from downtown. Mr. Hat still on the chase. Gets a good snipe on Apocalypse. And Legman gets out. So D-Wiz. Now RB Bear is on defense. With Mr. Hat going for the regrab. RB Bear. There we go. The kiss happens. Against Legman. Private Major. Going head to head against RB Bear. RB Bear containing. Dino with the kill. Legman's going to stay back on D. And now the boys are back. RB Bear and Legman against Apocalypse and D-Wiz. RB Bear pushing and pushing against Apocalypse. D-Wiz trying to get that bomb push. Legman in better position for the return. We got 2-3 minutes left. And Apocalypse wins mid. So Legman, RB Bear, looking, killing all the elements. Nice. Good call. Legman has the juke juice. This is going to be hard for D-Wiz to get out. Dino spawning kind of screws over Apocalypse for that return right there. Legman choosing his boosts. He was thinking about using the standard boost, but cuts underneath and goes to team boost for whatever reason for the return to make it look fancy. And now he's going to use this regular boost right here just to push Private Major away while Mr. Hat comes in for a close flyby. Unable to get out. Legman. Nice anti-re against D-Wiz. RB Bear with the pinch. Now Sundown and Apocalypse getting bullied with a spawning Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat, when he spawns, he just doesn't leave his defenders. He's going to help them with the pushes and make it easy for Dino to come in. Sundown goes flaccid. Now Legman and RB Bear are on Apocalypse. Good luck, Apocalypse. Legman killing the boost. Good call. RB Bear. Nope, Legman's going to kill the bomb. Ooh, when killing the bomb, he uses it to get ahead and get the return. Power up spawn. D-Wiz is going to pick that up in the middle. RB Bear. Tag pro middle. Bakes the tag pro for a little bit until the opposing offense gets there so he could use it for as long as he can. Legman getting the contained. D-Wiz. Juke juice out. RB Bear with that roll, that tag pro should have probably stayed closer to anti-re, and now D-Wiz has an out, but Dino picks him up. Sundown, flag pro, Mr. Hat now on defense. Legman. Mr. Hat, nice contain, keeping Sundown in base with Legman picking him up from behind, almost picking him up. Looks like Mr. Hat gets him instead. So now Legman's all alone. Couple of seconds of breathing time. D-Wiz elects not to use a boost, just goes head to head with Mr. Hat. Legman's gonna kill this bomb. No, he wants a bomb return. Oh, just wants to bully Apocalypse right there. Mr. Hat is just gonna leave Legman on Apocalypse. He's all like, man, Legman looks like you got it. gonna kill this boost right here. This bomb. They contain. Mr. Hat containing. Legman's gonna trust Mr. Hat. And go anti-re. And it works out a little bit. Dino with an attempt. Mr. Hat with the pushes. Sundown, though, with a rolling bomb, unable to really utilize it. Legman's there for the defense. Legman on D-Wiz. RB Bear on Sundown. Legman's going to do anti-re. No, they both go for the pinch, and now D-Wiz is out. Oh, Mr. Hat saves the day with this blind snipe hitting Dino, pushing him into the kiss. What a save. Now Legman and RB Bear are we've only seen this a few times. Legman and RB Bear are getting pulled all the way to the right, chasing down an FC. So let's see how they handle this. Legman is going to go on the re. RB Bear is going to help with D. So now Dino and RB Bear on defense. Yep. Well, Mr. Hat goes. RB Bear pushing against Private. Now Legman has a respawns with whatever happens there, and that's the game. So, learning from this, great job, Merballs. That second half was amazing, 8-1. The rotation that the Merballs implement in their gameplay is really amazing. Legman and RB Bear, they are definitely the star defenders on the team, and they're the go-to guys. But Dino and Mr. Hat aren't afraid to abandon their roles and switch it up. I'm not sure if this is the same for all the other teams, since this is the first defensive spotlight that I've done. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm looking forward to doing more defensive spotlights. Good job, Myrtle Beach Merballs. I'm probably going to do I'm probably going to watch all the defenders, the winning teams maybe, for the defenders. I think that'd probably be the most entertaining for me. Either that, or should I do losing teams? No, I want to highlight losing teams. That's kind of sucky. Anyway, still, this is just an experimental kind of video. We'll see what happens with it, if I'm going to continue doing these defensive spotlights. But great job, Myrtle Beach Merballs. Thank you once again to River Horse for this beautiful stream. And I'll catch you guys later.